Hello, everyone. I'm John Episcopo, author of the book Dream Living. It's a book about how to discover your dreams and how to live them. That book will be out this coming December. But today, I want to talk to you about cryptocurrency. I know right now it's a topic that's hot whenever you pay attention to the markets and how everything is working out with both stocks and you've got your precious metals and all these different investments, and you're wondering where you want to invest. You've got real estate, and you've got a lot of options whenever it's time to start investing. Well, today's not going to be specific investment advice. I want you to understand that you need to make your own decisions, but I want to give you a very, very novice view on cryptocurrency. What I've discovered since I've entered this space since back in, I think, June, July, somewhere around there. So stay tuned and let's have some fun. So again, I highly recommend that you look this stuff up and you find out. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is for your entertainment purposes only. This is for you to gain some sort of understanding by, a complete idiot in this particular field. I am just learning myself, and I'm just trying to provide the information that I've learned and give it to you, and we can continue throughout that. But what is it? Your cryptocurrency is going to be this set of data that is typically stored on some sort of ledger, and it has this value that we compare to typical fiat currency. So you can look at, obviously the most popular right now is Bitcoin, and you can look at that and the value of the US dollar, or Canadian, or Japanese, or whatever type of fiat currency that you want to compare to. You could certainly do that and look at that value. So what is a ledger? That's going to be the place that the cryptocurrency is actually stored. And I could do a whole nother video on that particular topic, talking about ledgers and how they work and all that fun stuff. But let's just for definitions, let's just understand that that's where the information is going to be stored. Okay. Then you have these different exchanges. Now, these exchanges are going to be places that you will actually buy and sell your cryptocurrencies. You have some that are centralized and those that are decentralized, and that has a lot to do with the personal preference of the people who are buying and selling. So the next question you might be asking is, how do you actually get into cryptocurrency? How do you actually buy into it? Now, there are several different exchanges. Again, you've got centralized and decentralized that we talked about just a second ago. But basically, you need to find a way that you can exchange your fiat currency into crypto. And from there, once it's in whatever crypto coin that you've purchased, then you can trade on those exchanges, from crypto to crypto, or whatever it might be. You have some that will provide, some of these exchanges will give you an ability to link directly to your bank account. Others will allow you to use PayPal, and there's going to be fees that's going to be attached to that as well. So you've got to understand that. And again, it depends on the exchange, but these are things that you certainly need to investigate. Now, as a complete novice, I have personally used Coinbase. Coinbase has been a great tool for me so far. I haven't had any issues with it. It's very user friendly. It's kind of the hot dog right now. Everyone is, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are using it. In particular, in the United States, you can look at the financials of the company and all of that good stuff. Again, all that information is readily available to you that where you can do your due diligence and see if that's the right one for you. I'm not recommending it. I'm just telling you that this is the one that I've used. Now, I started out because I did a lot of research. I've watched a ton of videos, not just on YouTube, but on other content creators, on their personal websites that they have, just general information out there. Hours and hours of study on cryptocurrency. I mean, I would watch these videos that would be 20, 40, 60 or more minutes long, just all sorts of videos, and printed material and all of that fun stuff, just so that I can kind of get my mind wrapped around what is cryptocurrency, how do I get into it, is it safe, how volatile is it, and things like that. All right. Once I had those questions answered, then I felt confident that I could move forward in that particular space. So I did. I moved forward, and I used Coinbase, and I've used Binance as well. And I'll talk about that in another video. That's another tool that can be used for your trading. They have lots of different options for more in-depth trading, where you can do different things. Now, you can do them on Coinbase as well. They have different versions of Coinbase. That is one that's more user-friendly, and the other one's a little bit more advanced, and you have those options too. So I used Coinbase to get started, and I haven't had any issues yet. I started out with like $20. That's I wanted to feel safe and confident. I know I'm cheap, but that's what I did. I went ahead and deposited $20 into the account, and I think all I bought was Bitcoin in the beginning, and that's where I started. And it just kind of stayed there, and I watched the graphs go up and down throughout the day, throughout the week. After about a week or so, I realized that, okay, this money's not going anywhere. It's pretty safe, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more. So I started adding a little bit more, $10 here, $20 there, and over and over and over again. And to where ultimately I started doing, which is something that is a very solid investor strategy in any sort of investment vehicle, which would be dollar cost averaging. And this is, instead of just trying to time the market and spend money on these investments whenever you think it is right, then you may be right, you may be wrong, but you're going to gamble with that. You can do that, and by all means, it makes sense to buy low and sell high. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you make money on real estate. That's how you make money in the stock market. That's how you make money on any investment, right? You want to buy low and sell for higher than what you paid for. That's going to give you a profit. But another way to do that, instead of trying to time the market, is to do dollar cost averaging. And then that's basically going to say you're going to set aside a budget and a specific time. You could put that in there. You could do it manually, or you could set it up how you want it. Actually, most of these exchanges have a way where you can do that. But you could set it up to where it comes out of your account at a specific time and date, and you don't have to worry about it. So you're just kind of buying into the cryptocurrency of your choice. And that way there, hey, if you do dollar cost averaging, you say maybe you start small, start with $20 a month, or $50 a month, or $100 a month, or wherever it might be. And you'll say that, this time every month, this is where it needs to come out. And you have control over that. But you will see that, there are going to be times where you're going to buy. It's going to be bought lower. Sometimes it's going to be higher. But that's just how it works, and it works out usually to your advantage when you do the dollar cost averaging. I've seen lots of different models out there, different graphs showing that there's usually not a whole lot of difference when you try to time the market as a novice. If you truly understand the market very well and you're really, really into this stuff, then by all means you can do day trading. That's definitely a thing. But if you want to use this as another opportunity for investment, then dollar cost averaging is typically going to be the way to go, unless you've got $500, $1,000, $10,000 in your pocket that you just want to go ahead and throw it all out there in crypto. If that's what you want, that's how you want to get it started, then do it. Go for it. That's your call. But I'd like to go ahead and show you real quick. I'm going to pop up here on the screen a graph of where our portfolio is. What you're seeing is going to be throughout different segments of time here since the portfolio began. Now, This has just been my experience and what we have bought. Now, the majority of this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, is Bitcoin. That's what I spend most of my money on whenever I'm investing in crypto. Now, I do own some Ethereum and some Cardano, and I believe I've got some Bitcoin Cash in there. I've got, of course, I want to be in with the cool kids, so I've got some Dogecoin in there, and I have not bought any Shiba Inu yet, but hey, maybe I might do that. I know that's the hot dog right now, but I've not purchased that just yet. But so far, I would say my portfolio has done quite well. I've been very happy with this investment. And by the way, this is also reflected where I believe it was the end of the summer or middle to end of the summer where crypto made a huge dip. Well, I was buying more crypto during that time. I mean, by the time I started buying crypto, I was pretty much sold on it, that, okay, this is a pretty decent investment. So when it dipped, I started spending more money on crypto. That's when I knew I was going to make the money. And then now it's boosted all the way back up to over 60 at the time of this recording. And that's an awesome thing. So that's all this video was, is just to be a brief overview of my experience in the crypto space. And if you're interested, I can give you more of these videos that can explain a little more about the process, a little bit more about the definitions, terminology, and things like that. And again, this is a complete novice's understanding. I'm still learning myself, and I enjoy it. I love learning new things. I love learning about new opportunities. And like everyone else, I wish I would have invested in this several years ago when it was a lot lower. You have all these people who were looked at as being crazy for doing that. Now they look like geniuses, but that's just how it goes. That's how investments are. Now, again, I'm not telling you that you need to invest in crypto or anything like that. This is something that you need to decide on with any investment that's out there. Do your research and make sure that you've got it figured out. I'm John Episcopo. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.